Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Replicant Fish.
Date your league or die alone. So you're gonna die if you try to date outside of your league is what I'm saying. It's not
Hey, Shrek found someone.
really what I'm saying. I'm more making the point that you see a lot of people complaining nowadays, cussing out other people, cussing the opposite gender. And an obvious thing about modern dating is a lot of people are trying to date outside of their league. Some do so successfully. Some can do so successfully. Some can't. Some have to buy their way into a new league, which is interesting in itself. But a common point a lot of men make is a lot of women, they date outside of their league because men outside of their league would sleep with them, would have fun with them, would string them along because they can.
That we will.
They're far easier for those men to do it to, so you can string along a bunch of medium ugly chicks. Yeah, if you're a good looking man, yes, of course. The problem is, too many women think that they're at that level. They think that they can have that overly handsome man, when in reality, he doesn't want you. He has you around because you're easy.
Yeah, they all think they're the hot Fiona, not the ogre Fiona.
Sadly, that doesn't translate to a lot of women, does it? And yes, as men, let's be honest, a lot of men want Instagram chicks. Expensive Instagram chicks. And it's like, yo, bro, do you even make any money at all? Any money at all? So it's like there is some balance needed in modern dating. But yeah, I think a lot of people are going to die alone because they want something outside of their league. It's outside of what you can get. Be humble or no, have an ego. Have an ego? What do you think? I hope you're focused and on your square.
Am I the A for telling my friend she's in the same league as the men she calls ugly?
Damn.
My friend, 19 female, downloaded dating apps like Tinder and Hinge for the first time about a week ago. For reference, she's the type that always says she wants a boyfriend, wants to do couple things, feels lonely, single, etc. She's also, in my opinion at least, very normal and average looks-wise. Not ugly, not super hot, just alright. Since then, she's been complaining to me that almost all the men there are ugly, short, etc., and that she doesn't match with anybody hot. I asked to see which people she was calling ugly, and so she showed me her like, and it mostly showed people perfectly in her league, as in moderately attractive guys. I told her that these guys were all in her league, and she should
Damn, my girl. Tell her the truth.
give some of them a chance.
Okay, interesting. Let me stop her there. So her friend has no idea that she's a medium ugly chick. Yeah? What, her type of short, fat, balding men? Yes, indeed. But look at this. I mean, how many women have no idea that their type is short, fat, balding men?
Oh,
yeah? I'm not even saying it to be rude or crude to some of these women. Some of them are delusional. How many of them have no idea what their type really is? Oh, they may want this. I mean, they may want this, yeah? I mean, look how many men wouldn't mind a Victoria's Secret chick. How many gonna get her? You really gonna get her? Really? Really, bruh? Really? Reality? No. But that's the point as well, isn't it? A lot of women have fooled themselves and, I don't know, made themselves crazy, delusional, in believing that this is your type, this is your level.
The thing is, I don't think Fish is wrong, but I also think he's not fully right. Most men understand they don't qualify for Victoria's Secret models. Remember, men kind of get rejected in the front end, so we already know we're off the rip that we're not going to get these types of women. Where women, they're going to sleep with hot guys. Hot guys like to sleep around. It is what it is.
It doesn't matter what you want, woman. It's if what you want actually wants you back. But it just wants to fuck you, basically. Just wants to fuck you. Yeah. And this is what confuses a lot of women. Because a lot of these men who are far better looking than them out of their league would fuck them, sleep with them, have their fun with them. They want to rest at that level. So men that are actually at their level, they want to ignore and reject those men. Look down on those men. Oh, I'm far better than you. No, you're not, woman. No, you're not. You think he's a short, ugly, fat bastard? So are you. So are you, woman. You're a short, ugly, fat bastard of a woman. Yeah. Or if she's not herself, it's a mirror effect. A mirror effect. This is one hand I don't blame men for being the way they are nowadays. I mean, I don't blame you, men. Be the way you are. If women can be so delusional, so can't you. So can you? It doesn't work the same way for us, does it? But it's like,
No,
whatever. If we're all going to be delusional, let's be delusional together. For fuck's sake.
Since she always complains about wanting to be in a relationship. She denied that she's the same league as them and said that she's much more attractive than them.
Really?
I pointed out that in her own words, she doesn't match with any of the guys that she does find attractive, so she's not in their league. She said I was an A. Am I?
Yes. An A being an arsehole, yeah, she's a big fat arsehole. Yeah, I mean, she thinks she's hot. Nah, you're an unwashed arsehole. Fix up, woman.
I just think too many men today are nonchalant.
Okay.
They don't want to woo women. They're like, I'm not really into the whole chasing thing.
I don't really like being chalant. because doesn't exist.
Okay, well, Andrew, are you into other men? Because no woman in her right mind is gonna want to chase you. Okay, you're nearly 40 and you've been wearing the same pair of boxer shorts for 3 days straight. Text that girl before your hairline leaves the chat.
Okay, we get her point. She's cussing out men, saying that men shouldn't have a right. How dare you have a right to think you have options as an aging man, you bastard. Be desperate as a man. Yeah? Cling on to any woman that gives you attention. My God. My God, really, woman, really? Is she projecting? Yeah? Again, back to the point. Maybe that's her type. Who cares if that man hasn't washed his drawers in 3 days, rocking the same dirty drawers, and is a balding dude? That could be her type. Maybe he has a right to be so nonchalant with her. Yeah, you think you're special, woman. No, you're not. No, you're not. Maybe he has a right to be so flippant, and to take...
It is funny that so many women think that men are shooting out of their league because men are approaching them or asking them out. And it's just like, lady, you're their league. That's the whole problem that whatever podcast always points out when women, rate themselves is they think they're in the higher league. They think they're 8, 9, 10 leagues. They really are 4 leagues. And there's a 5 guy that comes along. Not actual 5 guys, but a guy that's 5 comes along and is like, oh, we're within the same league. And they're just like, oh, the audacity.
Take the piss. Now, I'm not saying that, a man should be so flippant and take the piss out of a chick giving you attention. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. But look, the standard of men being nonchalant nowadays, that standard has been set by modern women. Modern women were the ones that glorified the nonchalant man. Oh, he's mysterious, isn't he? He's tall, dark, and handsome, and nonchalant. Yeah, nonchalant. He doesn't give a fuck about you. It's so easy. If you don't give a fuck about her, you can feign nonchalance. Oh, look, I'm nonchalant. I don't care about this chick. Couldn't give a fuck about her. But I'm nonchalant to her, yeah? She believes my nonchalance. Whatever. But that's the point. Look who glorified it. Look who made it sexy. So we get the point she's trying to say. But however, if those men being nonchalant to those women are working, why not? Why not? Sadly, nowadays, you give a woman too much attention, that could actually turn her off. Now she's used to men being nonchalant with her. She's used to men not caring about her too much. Yeah. Who set that standard? So get your point, but continue applying that knob of makeup you're applying.
Like, learn how to yearn. Grow up.
Really? Yearn for what?
Anyway, so this is the Road Pocket Blush in shade C Mark.
Yeah, it's a knob of makeup.
Alright, think about this. Whenever there's
I thought it was lip gloss or lip something, whatever.
a guy that's texting you and you don't want to talk to him, you will take hours to respond to him, or you won't answer him and he's like double texting you and you're just like, oh my god, like stop fucking texting me, like I don't want to talk to you.
However,
now think about the guy that you're waiting to hear back from but doesn't answer you back for hours. That's so depressing.
Exactly. Notice the point? The previous woman was talking about nonchalant men. Exactly. Look at the difference. This woman's using an example of the men she wants to contact her, they don't. They're acting nonchalant to her. Yet look at her, lost in her want and her wait for him. Oh, please text me back. Oh, why won't he text me back? Yeah, look at the men who are texting. Yeah, look at the men who are being attentive and caring. Blowing up their phones. Oh,
Ignored.
Morning, babe. My God. Afternoon, babe. What you eating for lunch? All that bullshit. Yeah, look at those dudes. What are those dudes getting? Crumbs. You're getting fucking crumbs, that's what you're getting. But the men who don't give an F, seemingly don't give an F, now some could say they're probably attractive or rich enough. Either way, the point still stands. Look at the way these women lose their minds for those men. The men that aren't being so attentive and caring to them. Is that really, woman? Really? So if as a man I get more out of women by being nonchalant to them, giving them crumbs, and then having them wondering what's going on, yeah, why not?
Yeah, remember, we're all pattern recognizing machines. We notice the pattern. Men that don't care and are nonchalant get more attention. Guess what? We see it and we're gonna do it too.
No. Why as a man would you want to be the better man nowadays? Because better men get fuck all now. What the fuck do you get as a better man? You get fucking nothing. Yeah? Be a better man to your damn self. But what do you get from these women? You get fuck all. That's what you get. You get fuck all. Yeah, let me calm down. But you get the point. The difference is drastic, isn't it? Drastic. They're bored with the men that do care, but they're blushing and in heat for the men that barely give an F. Oh my God. Yeah. Then they blame men because they don't want to date in their own league. Woman, if he's ignoring you, man don't want you. He just hopes to keep you there to fuck you when he's ready.
For hours. That's so depressing.
It's only depressing because you realize that's what you are.
I am confused. I
Why?
am so confused and I'm so fucking fed up. Men. Okay, can we talk about men? Why does every single guy think that they have to offer me something? When they say offer, they mean money, okay? They
Oh, they just think you're a streetwalker, that's why.
disappear and say, I
Professional.
have nothing to give you or offer you. I'm not enough for you. Guys think girls only think about money.
Okay, look, you've made some interesting points, we get it. And not a lot of women are going to make points like the way she's making, so it's kind of interesting, isn't it? She's saying she doesn't care about money. Yeah, she's saying, I'm a rare, unique woman, I don't care about money. Why do so many men use money as a barrier for themselves when I as a woman don't care about money? But here's the point she's missing. The sad thing about a lot of men is a lot of men understand their league. Even if they manage to shoot outside of their league, they understand their league. And the sad reality is, a lot of men may not feel like they're at the level and league they want to be in to be with and acquire the women that they want. See the big difference? Big difference? A lot of men know they need to upgrade their life.
True.
Make more money, get in better shape, just do whatever to become and be in a higher league, to get a higher league of women. A lot of men understand that, don't they? But sadly, a lot of men understand it to the point where they will reject themselves from a chick who may be interested. Now here we have a lovely woman, interested in certain men. But she's confused why these certain men put money in the way of them being together. He's got no choice. A lot of men have no choice, even if he understands it, even if he knows you accept him without the money. Does he accept himself without the money? Yeah, it's a lot of things women don't understand about masculinity, yet they want to abuse it when they want to, don't they? Sadly, a lot of men who haven't made it yet don't feel as if they're the man that they want to be. The woman may want him, but he may feel somewhat insecure because he knows, yo, look, I have nothing to give you. I understand you may not want anything, but as a man, this system, the world has programmed me as a man to understand I need to provide for my woman. I need to have something. So even if she's comfortable with it, sadly, a lot of men are like, no, you know what? I am not comfortable with it. I'm not comfortable with it. Maybe she'd like me more and appreciate me more if I made...
I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing in society or within humans itself. It what created the world. Men felt this way throughout all of history. That's why men created so much in all of history.
more money. That's a sad reality for a lot of men. It's not true. She'll appreciate what you do for her more. She'll appreciate the money. The more money doesn't mean she'll appreciate you more. Doesn't mean she'll appreciate you more. It's a sad reality for a lot of men. A lot of men know their league heavily. Tragically, a lot of men know their league and they stick to it. So yeah, carry on.
When it comes to love, you are the one who think about money. I don't. I don't need your money. I need your love, your loyalty, and your respect, okay?
Sure.
I don't need anything else. I can take care of myself.
Of course.
Why can't a man just offer that and that can be enough? Why is it always about money? Why do you guys feel so much pressure to give me something else
does it
besides
come from?
love, loyalty, and respect? Like the rest we will figure out. I don't care if you're rich, poor, I don't care.
This is like what, reverse gold diggerism or something right now? What the hell's going on?
Just give me your love, loyalty, and respect, and we'll be fine. Like, can you guys stop feeling so much pressure? I don't need anything from you, okay? They think they have to provide. What do you mean provide? I never said that. You said that. You disappeared because you think that's what I need. Talk to me, maybe.
Again, lovely woman. She is a rare one, isn't she? She's a good-looking woman that
Yes.
doesn't say, I don't need the money. Don't need the money. Yeah? However, it doesn't matter what she says. He feels within himself he's got no choice. Sadly.
Ask me.
You know, even though she says that she doesn't care about the money or whatever it is, she still probably wouldn't deal with someone that's broke. That's the problem.
And I'll tell you that this is not the case. Stop feeling so much pressure. And guys say, oh, you have so many options. I mean, do you think I want everyone just because I have options? No. If I want someone, I want them only. Okay? I'm picky just like everyone else.
Oh, lovely.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I was on a date not too long ago. And this guy said, I'm gonna fall in love with you. I cannot fall in love with you. I'm gonna stop talking to you after this because I don't want to fall in love because I have nothing to offer you.
Damn.
So you mean you cannot be honest, you cannot be loyal, you cannot give me love, or what do you mean? When did I say I need anything else? When?
You didn't need to. He has nothing to offer you but the lint in his pocket. It doesn't matter if you don't care. He does. He does. Wow. Poor dudes.
As a woman who considers herself average at best and below average. Like on a bad day, I don't think it's that crazy for men to say things like, I'm afraid of approaching women.
Okay, what a lovely woman. You're going to cuss yourself out in your video? Really? You're not going to butter yourself up a little bit? Really? Okay, go on, cuss yourself out then. There's no need for that, but I guess you got a point to make.
Just be like, based on the fact that approaching is difficult, like you have to put your ego on the line. Somebody could be recording you.
Exactly.
Your rejection could get posted, and
Exactly.
they could reject you in a really mean way, especially if they're recording you. And you're not aware. But also, it's just hard to know when you're supposed to approach. Like, how are you supposed to know when somebody's open to receiving like that sort of attention?
The thing is, you don't know. Look, as a man, a woman may give you some signal. She may look at you, do some gesture, may walk close to you, constantly,
Or just stare at you for an extra 2 seconds and expect you to figure it out.
in a shopping mall, whatever, waffle. However, for the most part, you don't know. That's why it's called cold approach, and you cold shoot in your shot because you don't know. The little signals, maybe not, but you don't know. And it's interesting because this is the wall a lot of women are coming up against. Not just the age wall, but the, oh my God, how do I actually talk to a man? Yeah, this lovely woman here is saying what her league is. So she feels like she can talk to men within her league, but how does she even do that? Because men don't approach women anymore. How do women approach themselves trying to get the man that they want? It's an interesting point, and she's actually thinking about it, which is good. A lot of women are having to think about it now. Good, because a lot of them will have no choice. So, okay.
And you might say, oh, with body language, but it's like, are you supposed to look at them first? And how are you supposed to look at them to indicate that that's something that you're trying to do? You know,
Figure
I feel
it
like
out.
it's hard, it's difficult, and it's scary. And those
Figure
are
it
all
out.
reasons why I don't approach men. Like, I think it's just hard. I don't know, but you guys can let me know your thoughts on this.
Would the world be different if everyone did date their league? Did everyone know their league at some point in the past? Have things just become so futuristic
past,
everyone
yes.
just thinks that they're it? That they're better than they actually are? Interesting. Date your league or die alone? What do you think? The world is yours. Have a nice day.
It is just so apparent that women do not understand what league they're in. It really is. Just like that one girl was talking about, her friend is pretty average, you know, not gorgeous, but not ugly. And men that were literally within her league, she thought she was just way better than them. That's the dating market. This is why men are midtown. Men have just walked away because women think they're better than us in almost every aspect of their life, even though they're broke, dusty, musty crusties. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.